Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Baking Diva. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you who take time out of your busy schedule to watch my videos. I really appreciate you all, and without you I wouldn't have a channel, so thank you very much. Most of you by now know I live in the Northeast, and in the Northeast we celebrate 4 seasons. Now, I happen to feel like summer is my favorite season. I love to go to the ocean and walk on the sand, and I just love summer. What about you, cameraman? What's your favorite season?
Well, actually, I love the 4 seasons. I grew up with them in the 60s. They were my favorite male group, and my favorite female group was the Supremes.
Okay.
And I saw Jersey Boys on Broadway.
I know.
And I have all their records still in my collection.
I know, because I was with you.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
All right. But what is your favorite season?
My favorite season really is the March, April.
Oh, okay. All right. So anyway, most of you know by now that when I do my videos, I like to get in character. So based on what you see on my head, I guess you figured out what, right now we're going to make something that has to do with winter and the snow. Now, I love Christmas, and I've been following along on YouTube so many of my fellow YouTubers' Christmas cookie recipes, and I just love to get new ideas from everyone, and I hope people like to get new ideas from me. So today I'm going to get started. I'm going to make something special. I've been making it for years, but it's not something I've really seen around very much, and I call them snowy shovels. They're my snowy shovel Christmas cookies, and they're whimsical. They're a little sweet treat of a replica of a snow shovel. So I'm going to show you how to make them. We're going to get started, and I think they're going to be one of your favorites. Put them out on your cookie tray, and everybody's going to say, what are these and how did you make them? So here we go. First thing you're going to need to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. After you've done that, take a bag of the pretzel rods and prepare to cut them all in half. So obviously I've already done this. These are the pretzel rods. I took a knife and I cut them in half. Just put them aside for now. This way you'll have them all done. Now we're going to start mixing up the cookie portion of it. What you're going to need is a half a cup of the dark brown sugar, and I already pre-measured everything for time's sake. So I'm going to put that in my KitchenAid mixer. If you don't have a KitchenAid, you can do it with a hand mixer, and I've actually, in a pinch, done it just with a spoon, and you just have to keep mixing it and get it going. So we're putting in there a half a cup of brown sugar. We're putting in a half a cup of softened butter, which is actually 1 stick. So let me get that in there. Next, we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of just water. Putting that in. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I love vanilla. Okay. And now I'm going to mix this on medium speed, just to get it all in. Whoa, what happened? Live TV! I watched this last night when I was making my Grinch cookies, and I didn't have it on tight enough. So anyway, as I was saying, here we go. We're going to mix this on medium speed till we get it all incorporated. Now, after we get this all incorporated, we're going to add in our dry ingredients. I'm going to take my spatula, and I'm just going to scrape the sides so we get it all mixed. It really smells so good, that combination of the brown sugar and the vanilla. Okay, That looks pretty good to me. Now I'm going to add in my dry ingredients, and I've already pre-measured it. So I'm going to put in right now my 1.5 cups of regular all-purpose flour. So that's 1, and that's 1/2. And I'm going to put in some salt. About 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. There we go. You can use your measuring spoon, but I've done it enough now where I pretty much have an idea of how much to put in. And we're going to start mixing this. Mix it slowly so the flour doesn't fly all over the place. What you're also going to need for this recipe is some mini marshmallows. Now we don't need them yet, we're going to need them towards the end, but I just wanted you to be aware. And I will put the recipe in the description box underneath the video. So let me get this going. Let me just scrape the sides of the bowl again. Smells so good. Makes you want to take a spoon and just eat it right out of the bowl. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Okay, now what I'm going to take is my cookie sheet. Now I like to put parchment paper on my cookie sheet. Actually, you don't have to. Because of the butter in the recipe, you don't have to grease your pan. You can just put what I'm going to do on the pan. But I like to put my parchment paper on there. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your pretzel rods that you cut in half. You're going to place them on the cookie sheet. Now these cookies don't spread too much, so just leave a reasonable amount of space between the pretzel rods that you've cut in half. Now I'm not sure if you figured out by now, but these half of the pretzel rods are going to be the handle of our snow shovel. All right. So let me take my dough out of here. I'll move this aside. I've been making cookies for weeks, and I've been freezing them. I'm running out of room in my freezer. That's the problem. But I do like to make them because you can put a whole variety out on your cookie platter. Makes it look pretty. Or if you're giving them as gifts, put them in a tin. And it just looks nice to have a variety of cookies. So let me put this aside. Okay, just getting this dough all together. Okay, now I will be back in a minute to show you what we're going to do next. Okay, what we're going to do next is, I have the ball of dough I took out of the mixer. Now, if your dough happens to be a little too sticky, you can gradually add a little bit more flour to it because you're going to have to roll this dough into balls. Now, you should get 20 balls out of this recipe, which would mean 20 shovels. So I'm going to start rolling these balls. You probably want to make your balls maybe around 1 to 1 1/4 inches. I'm going to just put them aside here while I make a few, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do next. These might be a little big. I can make a few of them a little bit smaller. All right, so I'm going to show you what I do next. Put this aside and get my cookie sheet. All right, so what you're going to do is take one of the balls that you've rolled and you're going to place it on top of the pretzel rod, but towards the end. But you're not going to press it all the way down to the cookie sheet. So you're going to put it here, and then you're going to take your finger, and let me turn this around so I can show you. I'll do it up here. You're going to take your finger, and you want to make an indentation in here so it looks like a shovel. So I'll take my thumb, and I'll just do this. You can work it out however you want. But you want the top of it to look like a shovel, but you don't want to push it all the way down hard into the cookie sheet. So depending on how you design it, that will be how much of a shovel it looks like. So you're going to continue to do this with all of your pretzel rods. You should get, like I said, approximately 20 of these shovels out of the recipe. So I'm just going to stick my thumb in there, just move it around a little bit. Depends on what shape shovel you want. Okay, so I think you get the hang of it. Cameraman, do they look like shovels to you?
Yes.
You want to put an indentation in, and when you see what we do at the end, you'll understand it. So let me do one more. Then I'm going to put these in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. And then I'm going to take them out, and I'm going to put them on a cooling rack to cool. And then I'll come back and show you the fun part of what we're going to do. So I'll hold this up a little. You get the idea of it. Can you see these, cameraman?
I surely can.
Yeah, you get the idea of it. I mean, I'll leave it up to you to shape these shovels any way you want. So let me get these babies into the oven, and I'll be right back. I took those sweet little shovels out of the oven, and I have them on the cooling rack to cool now. They came out perfect. I actually got probably about 23 or 24 cookies out of the batch. So it depends on how big you want your shovel. I'm going to show you now what they should look like when they come out of the oven. This is basically what the front of the shovel should look like. It's not going to be brown, but the back of the shovel will be slightly brown. So now these cookies have cooled, and once they're cooled, we're going to decorate them so that they'll look like snow shovels. Now, what you're going to need is, you're going to need some white candy melts. You can get these anywhere. Walmart, candy shops, any place that sells candy supplies will have the candy melts. These happen to be Wilton. What you're going to do is you're going to take probably about a cup of the candy melts, and you're going to melt them in the microwave. I actually melted mine in this little glass coffee cup. Your best bet is to put probably 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil in it. Just your regular, liquid vegetable oil. Stir it up. Check it at 30-second intervals because the chocolate will melt quickly and you don't want that to happen. So put it on about 30 seconds, then take it out, stir it, and then put it back in for another 30 seconds because it shouldn't take that long. Now we're going to decorate our shovels. Now what I did is I like to put my melted chocolate in these little, what would you call them, cameraman?
Squirt bottles.
Squirt bottles. You can get them in all the same places that sell the candy melts. Or you can use these empty condiment bottles if you want. But I think it's easier to decorate. If you don't have these, no problem, you can use a spoon. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use my decorations. I have the mini marshmallows. Now some of these I just left as they are, and then some of them I just cut in half with a scissor. Because I've made these so many times in the past that I know that sometimes if you put too many of the whole marshmallow on there, they don't look right. So sometimes I mix them. I also have this sanding sugar. This happens to be white, but when you sprinkle it on, it has like a shiny, sort of clear crystal look to it. So either the white sanding sugar or a clear sanding sugar. You just want something to sprinkle on there that'll make it glisten a little bit. And then I happen to have these little, you're not going to be able to see them, they're too small, but they're very tiny little snowflakes. But you can find something else to decorate it. You know, use your imagination. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my white chocolate. I'm going to put it on the top. We're not going to decorate the whole shovel part. We're going to just decorate the top. So I'm going to put on some of my white chocolate. You see how easy it comes out? But you could use a spoon if you want. So I'm going to put some on the top, just like that. And then I'm going to put a couple of my marshmallows on there. Now the chocolate is going to serve like glue. That's exactly what it does. Now these marshmallows I happen to have cut in half. So, you know, you put them on any crazy way you want. You know, it's supposed to have the idea of being snow at the end of your shovel. Put as many or as few as you want. Actually, the messier they are, the better they look. You can put some of the white chocolate on top of it. Makes them stay on better, and it also makes your decorations stay on better. So now I'm going to take a few snowflakes and place them on there. They look so cute. These little snowflakes are adorable. And I'm going to put a little of my sanding sugar over them. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but they're little snow shovels, and they're adorable. You can use a toothpick to move them around a little bit. Now, once you've decorated it, whatever way you want it, you're going to put it down, and you're going to let these sit at room temperature for a half hour to an hour, because you want your chocolate to set. So let me take another one here. So I'm going to put a little of my white chocolate on there. This serves as glue. When it dries or it sets, it's just like glue. I'll put a couple of the whole marshmallows on the end. Just like that. This one happens, I'll put about 3 of these whole ones on there. I'll put a little bit more melted chocolate around. Not too much. Whoops. Just stick it right back on if it falls off. Little more of the sprinkly sandy sugar. It makes it look like snow that's glistening in the sunlight. A few little of my snowflakes and sit it down to dry. There you go. Let me do another one. There's really no messing this up. Just decorate them the way you want. Now I'm going to put the recipe for this in the description box under my YouTube video. You see how I'm putting those? I prefer, honestly, the marshmallows, the mini marshmallows cut in half, because then you can fool around with them like this, and I think that looks cuter. But it's up to you. You just use your imagination. There you go. A little of the sanding sugar to glisten it. A few little snowflakes on there. So cute. And there you have it. Our snowy shovels. So I hope you give these a try. I guarantee you they will be a big hit for your holiday party or gifts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish these, and we'll be back in a minute. And I don't know, I think I might let the cameraman taste one of these. What do you think, cameraman?
Of course.
Yeah, because they are really good. Okay, be back in a sec. I just finished decorating all my snowy shovels, and this is what they sort of look like when you're done. Now, what I didn't show you is the handle of the snow shovel. I like to take my little squirt bottle and I just do a little squiggly on the handle. You don't have to, but I do. I think it looks nice. So if you look down, I have all my little shovels hardening on my little cooling rack here. Aren't they adorable? And sometimes you can even take a little snowflake and put it on the cookie part if you want. The cookies are delicious. Trust me, if you bite off the end of that cookie, it is so delicious. I can just eat all the tops and you guys can have the pretzels. But I really think that if you put these out on your cookie tray or you put them in your container when you give them out as gifts, I don't think anyone else is going to have them but you. They'll be a big hit. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will give these cookies a try. If you like them, why do I keep saying I don't mean to say that, but anyway, if you like this video and you like these cookies, give me a thumbs up on my YouTube video, and don't forget to subscribe. I've been trying to post a lot of Christmas videos with Christmas related desserts, and I intend to do a few more before Christmas is here. So anyway, subscribe, hit the like button, make any comments, and if you try these cookies, come back to this video and comment for me how they came out and if you liked them, okay? So I hope to see you very soon. Happy holidays, toodles! I just finished decorating all my snowy shovels, and this is what they sort of look like when you're done. Now what I didn't show you is the handle of the snow shovel. I like to take my little squirt bottle and I just do a little squiggly on the handle. You don't have to, but I do. I think it looks nice. So if you look down, I have all my little shovels hardening on my little cooling rack here. Aren't they adorable? And sometimes you can even take a little snowflake and put it on the cookie part if you want. The cookies are delicious. Trust me, if you bite off the end of that cookie, it is so delicious. I can just eat all the tops and you guys can have the pretzels. But I really think that if you put these out on your cookie tray or you put them in your container when you give them out as gifts, I don't think anyone else is going to have them but you. They'll be a big hit. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will give these cookies a try. If you like them, why do I keep saying I don't mean to say that, but anyway, if you like this video and you like these cookies, give me a thumbs up on my YouTube video, and don't forget to subscribe. I've been trying to post a lot of Christmas videos with Christmas related desserts, and I intend to do a few more before Christmas is here. So anyway, subscribe, hit the like button, make any comments, and if you try these cookies, come back to this video and comment for me how they came out and if you liked them, okay? So I hope to see you very soon. Happy holidays, toodles! I just finished decorating all my snowy shovels, and this is what they sort of look like when you're done. Now what I didn't show you is the handle of the snow shovel. I like to take my little squirt bottle and I just do a little squiggly on the handle. You don't have to, but I do. I think it looks nice. So if you look down, I have all my little shovels hardening on my little cooling rack here. Aren't they adorable? And sometimes you can even take a little snowflake and put it on the cookie part if you want. The cookies are delicious. Trust me, if you bite off the end of that cookie, it is so delicious. I can just eat all the tops and you guys can have the pretzels. But I really think that if you put these out on your cookie tray or you put them in your container when you give them out as gifts, I don't think anyone else is going to have them but you. They'll be a big hit. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will give these cookies a try. If you like them, why do I keep saying I don't mean to say that, but anyway, if you like this video and you like these cookies, give me a thumbs up on my YouTube video, and don't forget to subscribe. I've been trying to post a lot of Christmas videos with Christmas related desserts, and I intend to do a few more before Christmas is here. So anyway, subscribe, hit the like button, make any comments, and if you try these cookies, come back to this video and comment for me how they came out and if you liked them. Okay? So I hope to see you very soon. Happy holidays. Toodles! Hi, I've decorated all the snowy shovels. There's one thing I didn't show you, which I like to do, is I like to decorate my handle. I usually just squiggle back and forth with my squirt bottle, just like this, the handle. Doing a lot of bloopers today, cameraman. What did the cameraman do to my bottle? Cut! I've decorated all my snowy shovels, and one thing I like to do is I like to decorate my handle. So I don't think I showed you how to do that. Just take your little squirt bottle, and on the handle you can just kind of go you didn't have this on tight enough, I guess.
It's always me.
That could be an outtake. Start it again.
It's still going.